good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning. It's very windy out here in Florida, and this morning was pretty gross looking, but the sun came out, so we are good. It's going to be a pretty day. How is everybody today? If you are coming on, jump on. I'm not going to do this all the time, so if this is not your thing, that's cool. You don't have to watch, but if you're excited and like to see treasures, I talk about basically what I get at the thrift store and then what we can make out of it. If you don't like the way it comes, the reason why I did the live yesterday, guys, was to inspire you that just because you see something, we can recycle it, save the earth a little bit, and transform it into something new. So that's pretty much why I did that, in case some of you guys were wondering. So if you're coming on, come say hi. We're gonna go over what I got yesterday. If you didn't see my lives, you can go back and look at them. I was in North Florida, Gainesville. That is where my boyfriend and his family are from. So we were up there visiting and everything, and they have quite a few thrift stores up there, and usually in the thrift stores up there, you get to see a little bit, sometimes there's different things than what you would find in like your local. So whenever you are out of town, I encourage you to, go to antique malls, go to the thrift stores. Sometimes you can find different things that you don't normally see at your place. Hi Sharon, good morning. Okay, so if you guys noticed, I actually did get my hair done as well, so I'm a little bit darker. It does have some red tones in it, so let me know what you guys think, because I love this color. It's usually my go-to color. So let's get started. I am going to show you my favorite first. This was my favorite find. Now, some of the thrift stores, I know if you guys have been going, or if you have, if you've been kind of shopping here and there, some of them can have some pretty high prices nowadays, just like everything else. They're raising their prices too. So when I found this for $5, I was actually really excited, guys, because normally it'd probably only cost $2 or $3, but $5 wasn't bad. So you guys, we're going to be making, thanks, I know, I love my hair. I did do my hair this morning for church, so. Okay, so we are going to be making something out of this. This is a scale. It does work. Supposedly it works. I did see it work a little bit. But a lot of people, guys, if you go on Pinterest, there are a lot of people that are making the floral arrangements or making trays out of the old scales. And of course, it's in yellow, which you guys know I love yellow. So I was really excited to find this for $5. So that was like my favorite thing out of the whole haul that I got, and I had to show you first. So I was super, super excited to get this. Okay, so Sharon, you're gonna like this one. I'm gonna go over all of the fabrics that I got. So a lot of the fabrics that I got is for 4th of July. So you guys know this month we're going to be making all different types of flowers. It is our flower series this month, pretty much. We're going to do other things in between, you guys, but I'm not just going to stick with one theme over and over and over. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, but I actually found some fabric. This fabric looks brand new. People probably just bought it. They bought too much and they donated it. So, recommend washing it first in case if this is something you're gonna like wear, but I did get a bunch of material. So this is red, white, and blue stuff for 4th of July. I also got this one's really cute. It's got bears on it. I'm not sure if we're gonna make a flower out of that one because I don't want to cut up the bears, but there's also other materials in here that is gonna go really, really good for it. So I got this little bag and this little bag. These were like $2 and $2.50. Not too bad if you guys been to Joann's lately or Hobby Lobby. If fabric's not on sale, or if they're not having a clearance or a good deal on it, sometimes it can be hard to get some really good fabric, or it can be pricey. I once went in there and just bought fabric, and I bought a bunch of it, but I spent like $80. It was a lot. So be on the lookout for fabric. Also, bottom of the bin, if you're local, does have fabric. I do get a lot of my fabric there too, and they're getting tons of things in. And if you guys do use fabric and you don't use it all, donate it back if you're done with it. There's no sense in hoarding everything. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Sharon, I'm gonna share some of this with you, okay? So this was 99 cents, and look at how much it is, you guys. This is huge, and this is gonna be perfect for our 4th of July crafts that we're gonna do. So I got that. I got this big old thing of blue yarn, which it's not your traditional 4th of July navy blue, but it is going to work perfect. So I only spent $4 on this. Usually the bigger ones are a little bit more expensive in the store. And obviously this is brand new. It still has the packaging on it, so it's all good. All right, and then I found these, which we are going to actually do something fun with these. Miss Barb from our Chappy Tree friends over there did do something recently with these, and hi Kudo. My dog just came in here. I forgot to shut my door. We are going to be doing something with these. I am going to try to craft something with these pretty soon. So that's why we got these styrofoam balls. These are also perfect for flowers as well. We might save a few for that project. Again, you guys, I bought so much fabric. More fabric. This whole thing, and some of it's already quartered and squared off and everything, and you know, somebody pre-cut all this, you guys. I mean, I don't know what they were making, but this is so cool, and it's such what we need to do because summer's coming, and we're going to be doing a bunch of summer projects. So I'm super excited about this. I spent $1.99 on all this fabric, you guys. It was great. It was better priced at Hospice Haven than it was at the other Outreach thrift store. I'll get it right, you guys. So the first store I went to was the Outreach store, in case you didn't hear me on the video. They've been there for quite a number of years. They are fairly new. I think they do a lot of like the money that they get, they do a lot of like outreach stuff where obviously everybody knows what hospice is, and if you don't, it's basically an end-of-life type of care that they provide. Wonderful, wonderful organization and people. So anytime we have some thrift stores around here that are hospice. Anytime I find something at a hospice, I don't really make fun of the price or really have a hard time with it because it's all going to the greater good. There's a lot of care needed and a lot of angels that work for that organization. So I even bought a little reusable bag to put my whole haul in. So if you guys are ever near a hospice, check it out. It's not just old people stuff, okay? I found many, many good things. Okay, so I'm going to keep going with the fabric because I'm still going, you guys. So I got all of this fabric, which there's a lot of blues in here, and we even have floral. I'm going to have so much fun, you guys. I'm going to be working with fabrics for weeks. This was only $2.49 for all this fabric. Like, they had so many of these. I had, like, my boyfriend brought a bunch of stuff with us because he was working on his parents' house. So I had to control myself on what I bought because I don't want to get too much. I want to make sure I don't hoard, but I had so much fun. And then I have couple more other little ones. This is just a more blue fabric, 80 cents. You can't go wrong with that. And then I think this was 75 cents. Yeah, and it even says a half a yard. So this is red with stars. So this is going to be perfect to rip up and make into rags, and we're going to make a cute American flag. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, the other thing that I bought this was really cute. Now I know I showed you guys on my room my summer tray that I did. Well, this was sitting there and I had to get it. So it comes with a little beach chair and an umbrella. It comes with like a little sand castle, some shells, and a few shovels. This is going to look so cute on my beach tray. So just because it's on this tray, that doesn't mean we have to put it on this tray. I'm going to add it to my tier tray, and then I'll do another reel, or I maybe even do it online. But it's going to be so much fun to just work with these. And then that provides us this little tray to like paint or refurbish or do something else. So this was only $3. So that's a steal for all of the stuff that came in that. I did get this little watering can because it is still spring and we are doing flowers, so we get to put some flowers in here. This was only 49 cents. Obviously, you guys, you clean up everything that you get, use sanitizing wipes and everything else, but it'll be good. That's it for that. And then last but not least, I actually did get this as well. So this is what I mean about transforming things, guys. So this still has the tag on it. It was $27.99 somewhere, and probably half off of that. if somebody actually, you know, bought it. It looks like it may have came from Hobby Lobby, to be honest. Actually, yes, it did. The tag says Hobby Lobby. Obvious, like, here it is, Hobby Lobby. So somebody probably bought this for 40% off. Now, what we are going to do with it, we are not going to keep it brown. We are not going to keep the T there, because I don't know anybody that starts, well, nobody in my family starts with T. So what we are going to do, or our last name doesn't start with T, but what we are going to do, we're going to make this in here into something, and we're going to transform and paint it. And it already has the hardware, you guys, so we can just hang it up. So when I tell you, look for things, if it doesn't even pertain to you, you could always transform them. So that's why I say, believe. I know I'm still working on that video, guys, so it's front facing, but that's why I say believe in yourself, because you can make anything. You can make anything out of anything, pretty much. You can transform it, whatever. So, as I said before, I did have to control myself on what we were doing with, you know, as far as how much to buy. I will be sharing this fabric with another sewer friend of mine, and because I don't think I'm going to use all of this. And I'm just super stoked about the scale, you guys. I don't know why. I really am. But that's why I tell you guys to just, you know, be inspired. So that is my haul. I had to control myself, but I pretty much spent less than $50 yesterday and got all of these supplies. And, you know, this alone, somebody spent $27, or probably 40% off of that. But this alone is worth half that, because it's going to be really cute, guys. We're going to add some plants to it. I've got a vision for this, so stay tuned. I got a vision for this too. Stay tuned. I have some cleaning to do today, so I'm going to try to hop on later today, this evening, and maybe do a quick craft with you guys. Listen, you guys, we have school's ending. We got to do some teacher appreciation gifts, so I'm working on some of those that you can do at home with your kids, so that you guys will have something to, you know, say thank you to the teacher at the end of the year. Don't forget your teachers. They're very important. They do provide a very big light in your kid's life. If you do have kids, you know that. And we're going to be doing some Mother's Day gifts. I do also want to focus on a little bit of not just the flowers, but 4th of July and summer. I also, guys, some of you, I know we don't have our mothers here anymore. So I'm also working on a project that I'm going to teach you on that you could still do for Mother's Day to honor your mother. No pressure. Some people don't want to do it or celebrate it, and that's fine. But I have a few ideas that we're going to work on how to honor your mom if she's not here anymore. So, and if she is here, wonderful, be blessed with that. And don't forget, you know, honor our mothers. And our fathers are going to be next month, and our grads. So I've got some more ideas coming up for that. So stay tuned. Keep following my page. Share this with your friends. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I will be doing a giveaway again next week. Once we get a little bit more lives in the corner. I'm just looking for followers right now, so people to inspire. I'm like brand new. If you are new to my page, or if you're rewatching this, my name is Christy. I have a business called Simply Adorable. My Facebook page is Craftbox Christy. To be continued, because that might change a little bit as well. I'm still debating and seeing how we're doing things. But, you know, I'd love to share my ideas. You can watch my reels. Anything you take from this, take as much or as little as you want, and just be inspired to do your own stuff. All right, so I'm going to go clean. I will try to get all this prepared and put away so I can do a craft with you later. Okay? Happy Sunday, you guys. If it is pretty where you're at, go outside, get some fresh air. You'll feel a lot better. Okay? Happy Sunday, guys. See you later.